The story explodes with urgency. A blind man with a white-tipped cane standing motionless in the middle of a busy city street, while police officers scream warnings and a 90-pound German shepherd barrels toward him, teeth bared, vest reading police. The sensory contrast is electrifying. Elias can't see the danger everyone else sees, yet he's the only one calm. Welcome to Mr. Bryan's Tale, where every story takes you on an unforgettable journey. Whether it's thrilling adventures, heartwarming moments, or tales that'll keep you on the edge of your seat, this is your destination for captivating storytelling. If you love getting lost in exciting narratives and discovering new worlds with every video, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, so you never miss out on the next amazing tale. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Elias Grant tapped his white cane against the cracked pavement of Main Street, counting steps. 42 to the crosswalk, 38 to the corner cafe. He'd memorized this town in 3 weeks. Every pothole, every storefront awning, every voice. The sighted world rushed past him. Honking horns, chattering pedestrians, the hiss of a bus door. He preferred it this way. Alone, predictable. Then chaos. A woman screamed. Tires screeched. Someone shouted, "Get back!" The dog's loose. Elias froze. His cane hovered mid-tap. Behind him, boots pounded asphalt. Police officers, by the sound of their gear jangling. Ahead, something heavy and fast approached. Claws scraping, panting, snarling. "Sir, move!" "Now!" an officer yelled. But Elias didn't move. His combat training kicked in. Never run from what you can't see. He angled his head, listening. The dog's breath came in rapid bursts. 30 feet, 20, 10, then silence. Elias felt the heat of the animal's breath against his leg, heard the creak of its leather vest, smelled gunpowder residue, sweat, fear. But not his fear. The dog's. "Rex down!" A voice commanded desperately. The dog didn't comply. Instead, Elias heard a soft whimper. Then the unmistakable sensation of a massive head pressing against his hand, the one holding the cane. Elias's calloused fingers found coarse fur, scars, a trembling body. "Don't move, sir," an officer warned. "That dog is extremely dangerous." Elias's lips curved, the first smile in months. "So am I," he murmured. Behind him, police stood frozen, weapons half-drawn. In front of him, the monster sat, leaning into the only person who hadn't run. Elias lowered his cane. He understood. Pain recognizes pain. "That's Rex," Officer Karen Delgado said quietly, holstering her sidearm. He was Officer Reeves's K-9, best in the precinct. Until what? Elias asked, hand still resting on Rex's scarred head. "Reeves died 6 months ago. Traffic stop gone wrong. Rex was in the cruiser." Karen's voice cracked. He watched it happen. After that, Rex changed. Attacked a suspect, bit a social worker, nearly mauled a vet tech. He's been in isolation ever since. Today he broke out during transport. Elias crouched low. Rex's breathing steady beneath his palm. He's not vicious. He's grieving. "Tell that to the 12 stitches in Dr. Patel's arm," said a sharp voice. Elias didn't need sight to recognize authority. Harlan Brooks, councilman by reputation. His cologne was expensive. His tone condescending. "Mr. Grant, I presume." The blind veteran who just performed a circus trick. Harlan's footsteps circled him. "This animal is a liability. The council voted yesterday. Rex is scheduled for euthanasia in 72 hours. Elias's jaw tightened. Then, unvote. "Excuse me." He's not broken. He's waiting for someone who understands. Elias's fingers found a deep scar along Rex's ribs. Shrapnel, maybe. Just like his own. "I know what it's like to lose your whole unit. To come home wrong." Harlan scoffed. "Touching. But the law is clear." "Then change it." Karen stepped forward. "Mr. Grant, even if we wanted to, Rex is classified as dangerous. No shelter will take him. No family can adopt him. You'd need special certification, insurance, proof of control." "I'll do it," Elias said. Rex's tail thumped once against the pavement. For the first time in 6 months, someone had chosen him. The police impound smelled like bleach and despair. Elias sat on a metal bench outside Rex's chain-link kennel, cane resting across his knees. Officers passed, whispering. He ignored them. Inside the cage, Rex paced. Claws clicked. Breath huffed. Every few minutes, the pacing stopped, and Elias heard the soft press of a nose against the fence, inches from his hand. You waiting for permission? Clara Hayes asked, settling beside him. The elderly widow brought coffee, black, no sugar. She'd been the first person in town to speak to Elias without pity. Waiting for bureaucracy, Elias muttered, Harlan won't budge. He's convinced Rex is a monster. Harlan's afraid. Elias tilted his head toward the kennel. This dog was a hero, saved lives. Then the world punished him for surviving. Clara was quiet. Then, like you? Elias's knuckles whitened on his cane. I wasn't a hero. Your Purple Heart says otherwise. Medals don't erase what you've done. His voice dropped. Or who you couldn't save. Clara placed her hand over his. Then maybe you saved him instead. Behind them, small footsteps approached. Timmy Ruiz, 10 years old, skateboard under his arm. Mister, is it true you made the scary dog stop just by standing there? Elias smiled faintly. He's not scary. He's sad. My dad says sad dogs bite. So, do sad people, Elias replied. Doesn't mean they're past saving. Timmy pressed his face to the fence. Rex's pacing halted. For a long moment, boy and dog stared at each other. He's got cool scars, Timmy whispered. So does your new friend, Clara said, nodding toward Elias. Rex laid down, head on his paws, eyes locked on the blind man who refused to leave. The town hall reeked of old wood and older grudges. Elias stood at the podium, cane in hand, while Harlan Brooks smugly shuffled papers at the council bench. Mr. Grant, Harlan began, your request to adopt a dangerous animal has been reviewed. The answer is no. Murmurs rippled through the audience. Clara squeezed Elias's shoulder from the front row. Why? Elias demanded. Liability. Rex has a documented history of aggression. You're blind. You cannot control. I don't need to control him. I need to trust him. Elias's voice cut like steel. You want to kill a decorated service dog because he's traumatized. That makes you the monster, Councilman. Gasps. Harlan's face reddened. How dare? I dare because I know what it's like. Elias stepped forward, gripping the podium. I came home broken. No one trusted me either. Took 3 years to stop flinching at car backfires. To sleep through the night. Rex didn't get 3 years. He got a cage and a death sentence. Karen Delgado stood. Permission to speak? Rex served his community for 6 years. 32 arrests. Saved 4 lives, including a missing child in 2023. Officer Reeves loved that dog. And now Reeves is dead. Harlan snapped. So we kill his partner too? Elias's voice cracked. Some honor. Silence. Then Timmy Ruiz's small voice piped up from the back. I think Mr. Elias should keep him. Harlan glared. This isn't a democracy, son. Actually, Clara said coolly, it is. I motioned to delay the euthanasia and grant a 30-day probationary adoption. Seconded, Karen added. Harlan's jaw clenched. Fine, 30 days. But one incident won and Rex is done. Elias exhaled. He had 1 month to prove them all wrong. Day 28. Elias and Rex walked the lake trail, frost crunching underfoot. Rex wore a new vest, black, no badge, just service dog in block letters. They trained every day. Heel, stay, guide commands for Elias's blindness. Rex was flawless, gentle. The town still whispered, but fewer crossed the street now. Then crack. Elias's head snapped up. What was that? Rex barked. Sharp, urgent. Help! A child screamed. Timmy! Elias's heart slammed. Rex, find. Rex bolted. Elias followed the sound. Splashing, thrashing, Timmy's panic cries. The ice had given way near the old dock. Someone help. My son. Timmy's father screamed from the shore, phone shaking in his hand. Elias reached the lake's edge. How far out? 20 feet. He's going under. Rex, rescue. Rex didn't hesitate. He belly crawled across the fragile ice, distributing his weight. Elias heard the groan of the ice. Timmy's sobs. Rex's determined panting. Then silence. Rex. Elias's voice broke. A splash. Thrashing. Rex had gone in. Elias dropped to his knees, useless. Blind. Helpless. Then dragging sounds. Rex's claws scrabbling on ice. A cough. Timmy, gasping. He's got him, someone shouted. Elias crawled forward, felt Rex's soaked fur. Timmy's shivering body cradled in the dog's jaws, gentle, protective. Rex pulled the boy onto solid ice, then guided Elias's hands to him. Paramedics arrived. Timmy survived. Harlan Brooks stood at the edge of the crowd, silent. Karen handed Elias a towel. Still think he's dangerous? Elias buried his face in Rex's wet fur. The monster had just saved a life. The town square ceremony felt surreal. Elias stood in his old dress uniform, medals pinned, Rex sitting at perfect attention beside him. Mayor Dawson presented the civilian commendation. For extraordinary bravery, we honor Rex and his handler, Elias Grant. Applause erupted. Timmy Ruiz ran up, hugging Rex's neck. Thank you, he whispered. Harlan Brooks approached last, extending a hand. I was wrong, Mr. Grant, about both of you. Elias shook it. Apology accepted. Later, Clara found him by Officer Reeves's memorial plaque. Rex lay beside it, head on his paws. He still misses him, Elias said softly. But he's found you. Clara smiled. That's what Reeves would have wanted. Elias knelt, running his hand over the plaque's engraved badge number. I'll take care of him. I promise. Rex's tail wagged. That night, in Elias's small apartment, Rex curled at the foot of the bed. For the first time in 3 years, Elias slept without nightmares. In the morning, they walked Main Street together. Shopkeepers waved. Kids asked to pet Rex. The world felt less hostile. 42 steps to the crosswalk, 38 to the cafe. But now, Elias wasn't counting alone. Rex guided him, steady and sure. 2 warriors. 2 second chances. The town had feared the dangerous dog. But the blind man saw what they couldn't. A hero who just needed someone to believe in him. And in saving Rex, Elias had saved himself. Sometimes the world labels us by our scars instead of our stories. Rex was called a monster. Elias was called broken. But together, they became proof that the most powerful bonds are forged between those who refuse to give up on each other. Because here's the truth they don't tell you. The most dangerous thing isn't a traumatized dog or a blind veteran. It's a society too afraid to see the hero beneath the wounds. Rex didn't need someone to fix him. He needed someone to understand him. And Elias, he didn't need sight to see what everyone else missed. Now, I want to hear from you. Speech balloon, would you have stood still like Elias? Or would you have run? Dog, do you believe broken animals and people deserve second chances? Or are some too far gone? Red Heart, have you ever been misjudged because of your scars? Drop your story below. If this story moved you, smash that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear that they're not beyond saving. Subscribe to Mr. Bryan Tale for more stories about the underdogs, the overlooked, and the unbreakable bonds that remind us what it means to be human. Because every hero has scars, every warrior has wounds, and every soul, no matter how broken, deserves someone who sees their worth. Drop a paw prints in the comments if you're Team Elias and Rex. See you in the next story. Stay inspired. Stay human. Clapperboard hashtag Mr. Bryan Tales, hashtag Blind Veteran, hashtag K9 Hero, hashtag Second Chances, hashtag Faith in Humanity.